County will return for 4-day in-person learning. And by the looks of this protest today, a lot of them are not happy about that.
News 12's Celeste Springer was there and tells us their biggest concerns.
Teachers lined up outside the doors here at Aiken High School, and they're protesting the district's move to get all students in class face-to-face 4 days a week. The protest began here at 8 a.m. About 60 teachers and even a few students chanted slogans like "Science is not politics." They say they feel their safety is being put on the line for a, quote, experiment as the board attempts to phase them back into classrooms full time. The teachers and some students say they fear this experiment could end up taking a life. I spoke to one student who even went as far as emailing the board herself.
Honestly, I really just love my teachers. And I know this isn't the safest model. Going back to 5 days isn't safest for students or teachers. But because our teachers are older than us, I know everyone can get sick, but I'm most worried about their health.
She says her biggest concerns to the board were social distancing, but says none of the board members she spoke to were able to address that concern head on. And coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll hear from the district themselves about what they think about the protest, as well as what parents can expect moving forward with their child beginning 4-day face-to-face instruction. In Aiken, Celeste Springer on your side.
We're learning students in Edgefield County could also be returning to 4-day in-person learning. The district says it's looking to expand its hybrid model from 2 days a week in person up to 4.
That would mean students going to school Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesdays would be a remote learning day for everyone. The new plans are expected to be voted on Tuesday night, and we're told there will still be the option of 100% virtual learning for those parents who want it and the students who need it. Taking a look outside right now, looking over Wheeler Road on a cloudy day. And Riley, you've been keeping a close eye on Delta's track. What are we expecting from that storm?
Delta's going to bring us some rain for the weekend, and we're actually getting close to landfall with this system within the next couple of hours. The northern extent of that eye wall now starting to move on shore. Once the center of it is over land, then we can technically say it has made landfall, which is anticipated fairly shortly. But if you remember, places like Lake Charles devastated by Hurricane Laura, they are now underneath a flash flood warning and starting to see those winds pick up as well as that center gets closer towards them. We are mostly dry out there this afternoon, expecting to stay dry the next few hours, but you can see some of this rain building into Georgia and Alabama. That is expected to move our way most likely after midnight tonight, and rain chances staying pretty good into the weekend. But here's a current look at our radar. Not much going on. There's one tiny little shower, looks like about to cross Highway 1 there in Jefferson County, but other than that, not anticipating too much activity the next few hours. We are warm again, definitely feeling pretty humid. If you are heading out to those high school football games, temps generally in the 70s, but hopefully mostly dry. We'll have a look at better rain chances this weekend coming up.
He's being now to allow limited access during these inspections. If you haven't made it out to the Aiken Fall Fest yet, or you really just want to go again, good news, they are extending it through the weekend. It was supposed to end Sunday. Now it will run through October 18th. Fall Fest has more than 22 rides, games, and food vendors. For more information on tickets and their COVID precautions, head to our website, wrdw.com.
Okay, if you need dinner plans, this may be it. You're taking a live look at the Greek Festival going on in downtown Augusta, and you can see a line of cars. That's because the festival is turned into a drive-through. They're calling it Greek to go. It's been packed, though, every single time we've taken a look out here at the Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church in downtown Augusta. But you can hop in line, or you can also order online through Augusta to go, get it delivered. If you're already settled in for the night, it is going on tomorrow and also Sunday. But delicious food, and I think that line says it all right there. There is something about music. It can just soothe the soul. Coming up after the break, one musician's hope to help heal his community.
The center of Delta is expected to stay a good ways away from the CSRA, but still bringing us some rain this weekend. Have a look at how much is coming out.
When you call for help, we're keeping a close eye on this, taking a look live at Galveston, Texas, and we know Hurricane Delta is getting closer. You can see all those white caps out on the water, but we want to check in with Riley Hale for the latest for our area. What are we expecting, Riley?
We're not expecting the impacts that they're expecting in Texas, Louisiana by any means. We're just going to see some rain from this system, By Sunday, we could see some thunderstorms, but the risk of severe weather Sunday is 5% or less. So just not expecting widespread impacts by any means. But we were just looking at Galveston, and you can see they're seeing wind gusts around 47 miles per hour, so nothing all too crazy for them. The strongest wind definitely found in Louisiana and near Beaumont, Texas as well, kind of near that Texas-Louisiana border. We're starting to see that northern eye wall move on shore, and so landfall is happening within the next couple of hours. And unfortunately, Lake Charles getting absolutely pummeled with intense rainfall. They're already underneath a flash flood warning, and those gusts are already starting to pick up. So that was the area devastated by Hurricane Laura just a couple months ago. So unfortunately, they're dealing with the exact same thing. This warm front is acting like a ramp with this tropical moisture moving on shore with delta. So this is basically just allowing tropical moisture to override this front and providing a good bit of showers in eastern Alabama and west Georgia, portions of north Georgia as well, also seeing some rain. But we're kind of in between the rainfall, between I-85 and I-16. Not too much rain to deal with, minus just that tiny little shower there heading towards Rennes in northern Jefferson County. So they're not ruling out maybe a sprinkler or two for us through this evening, but our rain chances will be much higher for the weekend. On Saturday, it appears to mainly just be showers. Not expecting too many storms tomorrow. And Saturday, we're not expecting necessarily an all-day rain event by any means. You just have a high chance of seeing rain that lasts maybe 30, 45 minutes, and then you're going to be dry for a good stretch. So plenty of dry weather tomorrow, but you do have a high chance of seeing rain at some point. As far as rain totals between Saturday and Sunday, they appear between an inch to an inch and a half for most areas, but can't rule out maybe an isolated location seeing a little bit more than that, or less as well. For Sunday, marginal risk of severe weather. This is thanks to Delta getting a little bit closer towards us, bringing some of those stronger winds aloft that have the potential to produce some strong winds. And we know tropical systems can't even rule out a brief spin-up tornado, but overall that threat does appear very low on Sunday. So heading into tonight, early Saturday, going to be dealing with some showers moving through the area. Not for everybody, but some of us will be getting wet. Heading towards midday Saturday, keeping that chance for a few isolated showers, turning more scattered as we head into the evening hours in the afternoon as well. On Sunday, that's when the line of thunderstorms is expected to move on through. Can't rule out some of those being on the stronger side, but overall that risk is low for most of our region. Heading into next week, we're expecting to stay hot and plenty of sunshine as well.
Coming up, we've seen a lot of industries really struggling this year, but one you might not think about is the peanut business. We're taking you out to a farm in Screven County for a closer look at picking through the pandemic.
Any plans about the lake this weekend? Unfortunately, you're likely going to have to battle some rainbows Saturday and Sunday. Have a look at that extended outlook just after the break. Look at your community calendar. Kids Day at the Market at Edgefield on Main Street tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They're going to have food trucks, activities for the kids, and holiday shopping. That's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Edgefield Market up there in Edgefield. Should be a good day. Just may want to bring the umbrella. We do have pretty good rain chances heading into our Saturday. And tonight even, can't rule out some isolated scattered showers move through after midnight. Temperatures are going to be pretty warm, only dropping close to 70 by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, we're expecting highs in the mid-80s, which is letting us know that we're expecting to heat up some throughout the day, so not expecting an all-day rain event by any means. But you do have a high chance of seeing rain at some point during your day, most likely into the afternoon and evening. We should be generally dry through this evening. Can't rule out an isolated stray shower for maybe one or two communities, but in general, if you're heading out to those high school football games, not anticipating too much in the way of rain. Better rain chances, though, after midnight into early Saturday morning. We are expecting a wave of showers to move through, and then likely see another wave move through into the afternoon and evening hours. So once again, not an all-day rain, but got a good chance of seeing rain in the morning for a brief period, and then another brief period later into the afternoon. Heading into Sunday, that's where we're expecting the risk of maybe a few stronger thunderstorms. Can't rule out a severe thunderstorm or two on Sunday, but luckily, heading into next week, much drier and temperature-wise staying fairly warm.
All right, thank you, Riley. Since the pandemic began, Richmond County deputies have responded to more than 1,300 mental health calls. Now there's about to be a team trained to handle them. We'll explain why they made this decision coming up in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Yankees pitching legend Ford died at 91 years old. Ford, known as the chairman of the board, made his major league debut with the Yankees back in 1950. He would go on to become the Yankees franchise leader in wins with a 236 to 106 record. He won 6 world titles, 11 pennants in his 16 years with the Yankees, and was elected to the Hall of Fame in 1974. Changes in the NFL schedule as players test positive for COVID. The Denver Broncos at New England Patriots game, that's going to move from Sunday to Monday. And the Buffalo Bills at Tennessee Titans game, also scheduled for Sunday, that'll be played on Tuesday. Both of these changes are contingent upon continued COVID-19 testing. Bill Cosby headed back to court this December. The 83-year-old is serving a 3 to 10-year prison term. Pennsylvania's Supreme Court will hear Cosby's appeal of his felony sex assault conviction on December 1st. The court agreed this year to review 2 key issues in the case. One involves the trial judge's decision to let prosecutors call 5 other accusers to testify about encounters with Cosby at his 2018 trial. Cosby's defense team says their testimony was remote and unreliable. The court will also consider whether the jury should have heard evidence that Cosby had given drugs to women in the past. With the holiday season just around the corner, people aren't necessarily going home for the holidays. That is according to a new survey. Travelocity's 2020 Holiday Travel Outlook found nearly 60% of Americans will not be traveling to see friends or family during the holidays. Of those, nearly a third say they won't be celebrating at all. But 25% of people say they are planning to take a personal vacation before the end of the year, and 45% of families with kids are still planning to take a leisure trip. But the holidays will certainly look different for a lot of people. The Augusta Greek Festival is still going on downtown. The 4-day festival had to be changed to a drive-through this year because of the pandemic. But our Zana Halliburton joins us live. She's at Augusta Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church downtown. Zana, how does it smell out there?
Laura, it smells amazing, and honestly, I am just so hungry. I want to hop in this line. Now, the line behind me is only part of it. It actually wraps around the church, and the end is actually in the street. This is the 31st anniversary for the Augusta Greek Festival, and it is different this year, but organizers said the show still had to go on. If you do make your way out here, the biggest changes are there are no vendors, music, or entertainment, but I was told the menu is still pretty much the same. Organizers say they're just happy to share their culture with the CSRA. And if you do want to make it out, you have until 8 o'clock tonight, but the good news is it goes on all weekend long. You can find those dates and times on our website. Laura, I think I might have to hop in this line. It smells amazing.
Yeah, and bring back some for the rest of us. But yeah, that's definitely on my to-do list this weekend. Zana, thank you. Online shoppers preparing for one of the biggest online sales that kicks off next week, but are you sure you're going to get the best deals? We'll break down how you can in 90 seconds.
Most of us are driving, but we are tracking one tiny little shower near Hefzibah about to cross over Highway 25. I'm looking at radar and our rain chances for the weekend coming up.
Tuesday and Wednesday are 2 of the biggest shopping days of the year if you're shopping online, and so many of us are now. Amazon's annual Prime Day is next week. Jamie Tucker shows us how to find the best deals.
Last year, Amazon Prime Day was bigger than Black Friday and Cyber Monday combined. There will be some great deals, but you better get ready. Here's how to prime yourself for Prime Day. You can see the bargains on the Amazon website, but the best chance at seeing all of the deals, download the Amazon app. It's easier seeing the rapid-fire deals on your smartphone. Just go to Settings in the Amazon app and turn on notifications. Now, Prime members can see deals before they go live to everyone. Back in the Amazon app's menu, look for Today's Deals. You'll see what's on sale at the moment, but tap on Upcoming, and you'll see what's going to be on sale within the next few minutes or hours. And tap Watch This Deal, and you'll be notified when the item does go on sale. If you're waiting on a specific item, research it over the weekend. Copy and paste the web address in the search bar at camel.com. This website will show you the price history of the item. This air fryer was $160 last Prime Day, but it dropped to just $125 on Black Friday, so it might be worth waiting. When you choose shipping, set the date you want everything to arrive. This will help avoid porch thefts by choosing a date you know someone will be home. And this year, Amazon is helping small businesses by giving Prime members a $10 credit for Prime Day. All you have to do is purchase something from one of the small businesses listed on the Amazon website. But remember, it isn't just Amazon. Walmart, Target, Best Buy, other retailers competing with Amazon with their own big sales events next Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you want to save money, you probably should do some homework over the weekend. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
Love that shop local option too in there. Good advice. Last year, customers bought over 175 million products on Prime Day. It normally takes place in the summer, but they postponed it to next week due to the pandemic. So I'm willing to bet a lot of us will be shopping. Another look here for you from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. As Hurricane Delta nears the Gulf Coast, you can see this road flooded pretty badly already, and they are only expecting more rain. But a lot of people already taking precautions, some even evacuating down there. Delta is impacting areas like Lake Charles that are still cleaning up from Hurricane Laura that hit in August. So just a really tough situation for a lot of people. Some of them still have tarps on the roof from August, Riley. Broadway fans will have to wait a little longer before the curtains rise. Today, the Broadway League extended the shutdown of their theaters. They had hoped to open in January of next year. Now that will not happen at least until May of 2021 at the earliest. Broadway theaters abruptly closed March 12th, like so many other places due to the pandemic. They brought in $1.8 billion last season and attracted a record 15 million people. So another industry taking a huge hit. The retail store known for its rock bottom prices is now bumping up their prices. Dollar General is launching its first 2 pop shelf stores in Nashville. The new stores will be bigger than regular Dollar General stores, and they will feature a variety of home and beauty goods priced around $5. The Nashville stores are expected to open in the coming weeks. Another 30 stores will then launch by the end of next year. So bring a 5 instead of a single if you head to those. Check this out. With many people still working from home, have you considered a new space to work? Well, this Japanese theme park has come up with a creative way to boost its visitors and still make ends meet. It's called the Yomiuri-Lando. Yeah, there is no way I said that right. Just outside of Tokyo. It's selling an amusement workcation package. So what this basically means is people there have the option to spend an hour remote working from inside a Wi-Fi equipped Ferris wheel. They can even step away from work. They can check out other attractions there, like the go-karts, laser tag. Sadly, the borders remain closed to tourists during the pandemic, so if you're looking for a creative way to work from home, this is not for you. But I'm really wondering how much work they're going to get done at the top of the Ferris wheel.
All right, unfortunately, folks.